select board meeting, it's 5:30 now. Any public comments that aren't on the agenda? Okay.
You have to, if you
Oh, you
could
wanted to
add
add
the
some
Signal Hill section that we need to have deeded over from Bob Hunter.
Signal Hill property.
Yes, the section of road, he needs the minutes in order to create that deed and move forward.
Okay, we'll bring that up in a little bit. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. All right, organization of board, election of officers. What's your pleasure?
I would like to make a motion to keep it how it is now.
I second.
Motion was made and seconded. Any other?
Keep it what?
As it is, as
As
is.
it is, no change.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Guess I should have complained about that, shouldn't I? Police department. I guess so, chief.
Ooh, haircut.
Did it myself. Where do I sit here?
Wherever
I don't
you
know.
want.
I'm not
We
quite
haven't
sure.
quite figured.
But I think we're gonna put you in the middle and we put a bar across there so you can't get out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this system is working yet.
I think we have to I think all this has to get done before we
It
get.
doesn't fit this way
Oh, it
at
doesn't.
all, no.
So,
So,
we'll,
my original thought was Caroline, the minute taker, has her own table set up on either side.
okay,
And then that way, then whoever comes up can sit 1, 2, or 3, 6. That was my original thought.
okay.
Sorry to move you around.
As our furniture rearranger?
Our
Our
decorator.
interior designer.
Interior designer, are you adding that to your
Don't
docket
dare
now?
hang anything in the house without asking.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you want one of these?
No, I just,
I got more.
See,
Yeah,
this.
I'll give them,
Yeah, okay.
perfect.
And I still got even more if you need
Oh,
them.
you were good.
Okay. All right, what you got going, chief?
Yeah, so busy December, as you can see.
I've never seen this many.
Yeah, no, it's busy.
DUIs.
Between, yeah, a very
You,
variety of calls.
we've seen more DUIs than this, haven't we?
Wow.
We've seen more
yeah,
DUIs than this.
We've had 2 in the last week in January, so.
What, you looking for school?
Oh, downstairs.
How are you? Good.
Yeah, we've had 2 more since the first of the year in January, too, so it's
We used to see a lot more than that, didn't we?
yeah, no, it used to be a lot worse,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it used to
A lot more
be,
DUI crashes.
definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot of them are proactive, yeah, so, yeah, they're out there.
Some of them can't drive yet, so.
Yeah, we also, we're putting in some extra time with the highway safety grant on overtime too, trying to combat that, so.
How's Haven?
He's doing well, yeah, he's got, probably 2 or 3 more weeks of training, and he'll be out on his own. We did have, I spoke to a couple of you regarding the crash involving an EMT volunteer. One of our rescue members on the way to a call, crashed, damage mostly to his truck, did have the red light and somebody pulled out. Jeremiah went around them with blue lights and then the
car
volunteers.
pulled back in.
Yeah, pulled back out.
Yeah,
not
that's
seeing the
common.
red lights in the truck, and made a left turn onto Stratton Gardens Road and there was a collision. So no injuries, just damage, everybody's okay. We investigated the crash and we got the report if anybody needs it.
It's like when people want to follow the ambulance in their private car, we tell them not to follow the ambulance because that happens so easily, because the ambulance goes by and then the car thinks, oh, I can go back in, and the other car is right tight behind them, and so.
And
it's,
when we take our emergency response vehicle driving in the academy, when you're going, one after another, even blue lights, a lot of times that car will see the first one, pull over, they go by and then they just immediately pull back out, not expecting the second.
I can't believe when the state police are responding, they are almost bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
And I mean, come on, I mean,
gotta be careful.
they don't give themselves enough time if somebody got in trouble in the front to get out of it, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not my problem.
So Jeremiah and Gunner, our K-9, just resurged again for the year in drugs. So they're good for another year. Like I said before, Gunner's getting up there, he's 8, so he'll be 9 at the end of this recert. So we'll kind of take it year by year as far as if he's able to continue to do
It's
the
been,
job or not.
it's been advantageous to have it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, absolutely, for this area and the surrounding area, for Winhall and the surrounding area. I think he's had some good finds, some good, good drug cases as well. So always nice to have a canine for sure.
Will you do another?
I'm not sure, something to think about. The one part that we haven't used him for often would be what they call patrol, which would be some of the aggression work. I'm not sure if that's needed in this community overall, I think.
Right up until it is.
Yeah, no, you're right, but it hasn't been, and it'd be nice, I think, to at least research the possibility of a lab that could do drug work, right, find drugs and find lost people. I think those are probably the two important things, and even evidence recovery as well as scene. We're looking for evidence from a crime. And then also be able to bring a dog like that into the schools or at the fair, and it can be a good community relations part as well. Whereas sometimes the shepherds and the Malinois aren't necessarily bred for that kind of work. So something to think about for sure. They're just different breeds and do different things and have different mentalities. So, but I mean, he's one of the best in the state. I mean, Gunner does a great job, and Jeremiah's done a great job with him. Yeah, we'll see. I guess we can have that discussion when we're there.
You'll advise, you'll weigh the options
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and advise us
Yeah,
what you think we should do.
Yeah.
I mean, right, how long does the average dog?
Right, 8 to 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on, but I mean, at least he's not heavy.
No, he's in very good shape.
Whereas
Yeah.
considering a lot of
Yeah.
big shepherds are heavier.
Sure, yeah. But no, yeah, other than we talked about the hernia that he had the surgery for, other than that, he's very healthy. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, since our last meeting when we discussed some of the highway stuff, highway maintenance, winter maintenance, I think Route 30's been a little bit better for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a coincidence or.
Did you ever hear back?
So Alyssa and I heard back from Mark, who advised us that he sent our information to, I think his bosses, his supervisors, and that we should be hearing from them after the holidays.
So you did at least
That's where
receive
we're
a
at,
response, because for quite a while we hadn't.
It took a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
it took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the state works.
Then, I mean, on the same, our highway department's been awesome. They've done a great job of communication. The roads are great. And then, Scott's helped us out cleaning out back here when we need it. And then after the first storm, the guys that are doing our plowing here, I think we figured it out. Scott talked to them about the expectations, and it's been much better since then. We haven't had any issues, so.
Well, they didn't know what they were coming
Right.
into. They had
What we expected.
a little bit of guidance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then, other than that, just my cruiser is getting up there in miles, so that may be our next cruiser purchase. Just over 100,000 miles now, so something that I can look into. We do have the money in the budget in the reserve fund, police equipment reserve fund right now to purchase.
Seems like the Explorer's still the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's
I don't think you want another Chevy
we don't.
after that
No, the
episode.
Fords have been great. And then the next oldest is 60,000, so we still got at least another year and a half or so before we need to replace that. Try to keep them under 100. Yeah, we have a 60,
What
40.
do you think that one's gonna sell for?
With the trades, they only give us like 45 or 4,000.
Okay, so
we may be better off.
we should talk.
Yeah, we may be better off doing what we used to do with the bids.
Sealed bid.
Sealed bid, yeah. We used to get a lot more.
Well,
They're worth a lot more,
or-
$1,000.
Yeah, or replace yours.
Or
Yeah.
if you don't get decent money for it.
Yep. Yeah.
Because that has helped us keep mileage and wear and tear off the fire trucks.
Mhm.
Because when the weather's really bad, we put that out there. If that gets run into, we don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
If you have a
So
$600,000 fire truck that run into it, it hurts a little bit
that's a
more.
bigger problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, no, absolutely, we'll certainly discuss that, yeah. And then, it's a lot easier to switch mine out, just a few lights and the radio. I'll probably put a rescue radio into the new one. I don't have a rescue.
You haven't had?
No, I just had the police radio in there, and I'll pop on Zello, which is an app on the phone that I use for.
Do you have the Knox box keys in your truck, in your rig? You don't?
No,
But all the other cruisers do?
all the other 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Should we put that in yours?
I mean, when I'm out patrolling on a shift or highway safety, I pop into the other cruisers.
Okay.
Just because it has everything you need, whether you're responding to medicals. I mean, I have a small medical kit and an AED in my cruiser just in case I run into something, but when I'm working shifts and stuff, I usually pop into one of the 4 cruisers. And
I should have asked you earlier, do you know where we stand on how many Knox boxes there?
I don't have numbers for it, but I can get that, yeah.
Yeah, when you get a chance.
Another trip.
Well, we're gaining on it.
Yeah.
I had Ashley do some more paperwork for me so that when we go to a house that doesn't have the Knox box, I can give them the sheet and say, here's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I mean, most every call we're going to that has an automatic alarm, we're trying to
Yeah.
educate them.
What
Is
would
it-
you say your average is for unnecessary calls?
80%.
But like, over a holiday week, is it happening more
We had
often?
15,
Yes.
we probably had 15 calls during the holiday week. Dampers weren't opened, cooking, changing batteries and setting the alarm off, stupid stuff like that.
Car running in the garage.
Oh, yes, there was one, yep, there was one that, this gentleman has a driver because he can't drive anymore, and she pulled her car into the garage, and it was a cold, windy night, so she decided to leave it running while she unloaded the groceries, so that it'd be warm when she left. We had to air the whole house out, so that lowered his temperature by about 10 degrees, because the house was full of carbon monoxide.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually set up to build now for false alarms per the ordinance.
Great.
I mean, it's always been in place, but we've never.
Well, we haven't been tracking it that heavy, but now,
But now that we have a good handle on it,
yeah.
yeah.
I tried to educate Swedish Ski Club the other day, we had another one there. That seems to be a common one, doesn't it, Randy?
That's pretty scary in there too, isn't it?
Yeah. They,
Like you could get lost.
oh yeah, and they had to put in a sprinkler system. Is there 8 big tanks downstairs?
Yeah, no, yes, there's 8 big tanks.
Eight tanks at about 300,
1,600 gallons, 200 gallons a tank.
okay. And it's all with a pressurized sprinkler system because their bed count is so high.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, that probably doesn't qualify under short-term rental because they're not renting to outside people, it's just their club.
Right, probably doesn't, but I can look it up.
Yeah, but it just, I believe everyone has to be a member to get,
Yep.
to get.
To be able to,
But anyways, we've been there on a regular basis and we're educating, they did replace the alarm panel. They got that replaced just recently, so we're getting closer. But then they cooked something the other day and I set the alarm off and I said, if you're gonna set the fire alarm off cooking food, you're gonna have enough for everybody when you show up. So,
Derek, just out of curiosity, if Gunner's 8,
either that or close the door that goes into those bedrooms, cause that was the alarm that went off. And they have a nice hood system, but it just wasn't quite, either the intake air wasn't enough, so it's always exciting. Yeah, so.
I was just gonna ask, if Gunner's 8 and you get 8 to 10 years, how long does it take to bring a new puppy up to speed?
Oh, about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's I think the training's probably about 24 weeks. And I think they'll start just before a year old.
Yeah.
So maybe a year and a half when you're at 7.
Then you gotta decide if any of our officers that want to take on the
that's other thing,
responsibility.
yeah,
Yeah.
see.
Cause it's a big commitment.
It's a huge commitment, yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
part of it as well.
All right,
Yeah.
Got
Did you
anything
wanna-
else?
Did you wanna discuss the records request
First,
regarding the crash on, no?
off of Deep.
so you've answered it? Okay, I didn't realize it was that easy. I thought it was gonna take a whole bunch of documentation. Thank you for taking care.
It's now in the hands of the insurance company and the attorneys, though.
Okay, I didn't realize it was that easy. I thought we had to, so the problem is we had a very busy weather week and everybody was busy and so that was my fault that it got sat on a little bit, but thank you for taking care of that. And seeing the pictures, I don't think there's much of a case. But anyways, yeah.
I have slid myself into some snowbanks and they didn't do that much damage. That would let me know too
Oh.
fast for conditions.
Well, it was a rental car too, which usually doesn't have snow tires.
That's,
That
Okay.
was
you
my
can very
first thought.
clearly see
Yeah.
that in the pictures.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate, I mean, luckily nobody got hurt, that's the main thing, didn't hit anybody else. It just, but we'll go.
But
from
when
there.
you have a state with $650,000 or 650,000 residents, the cleaning the roads is very different.
Well, and I mean, it takes us 3+ hours to get around to all the roads now, it's not like we have, you know, every road gets plowed at the same time, I mean,
No.
and that is our furthest road away from base, the absolute furthest road. The state would like us to have another road that's even further away. They would love us to take on,
I know which one.
yeah, Tollgate, they would love to have us take that on.
Really.
I think, who was their manager for,
Dennis McCarthy.
yeah, Dennis was ready to take it on. And I just I got the windows, no way, we don't want nothing to do with that. That's, because that's a heavily traveled road.
Just trying to get up out of there too.
Yeah, sometimes I make a mistake and come down, I said, I should have gone into town, because it just, you can sit there for a long time. But anyways, you got anything else?
I don't.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect, thank you.
Eric, have a good night.
Thank you.
You didn't even have to compete with Scott, did you?
No, no.
Maybe it isn't Scott's not that. But, thank you, Derek. Good night. Okay. Old business. Short-term rentals.
Feel like we need to move over there or is
I don't see why.
Okay.
It's just another,
Yep. Short-term rentals are in a similar position of chasing people down. We have, for the close of December 31st, we're at $189,000, and we're at 100 licenses. So-
100 even?
100 even. And I have to qualify that because there might be 2 of them that are test accounts, if you will, for the company that we've been working with, so I have to just go back.
Okay,
and
With
but
Decker,
pretty
the
close.
new
no,
one?
No. So the new one, Melissa and I actually had a great meeting with them today, and the platform is so superior to where we are now. I can't wait to move over there, because I actually, one of the places that they pulled up that they have, that they show, and they show 170 active listings right now. So we've got 100 people licensed, that made me feel pretty good. Going, you know, in the
so
scheme of things.
it wasn't, I mean, at one time we had an
It's
estimate of like 400.
450. So they say the same thing, but that's like a certain residence can have 5 different listings.
Oh.
So that's what they're counting, that's
Okay.
where you get that number,
There's over
that's the
1,000
difference.
if you count all of them.
If you count all of them, they're counting.
Well, I would hope not, because you only got 2,000 or 2,200 parcels, isn't it?
So,
I mean, that would be, yeah, okay.
but what was so interesting was they pulled up one that's, you know, right there on Airbnb, showed it to us, and so I went and I compared on the, you know, I have 2 different platforms I work with on the current, you know, with the current company. Neither platform even had the listing. You know, I now have yet another address, an absolute listing, you know, picture of the front of the house, an address. So I have another new one to pursue.
We know there's gonna be.
There's gonna be,
Some of those.
I have, like I say,
So-
I have a list.
Have we made a commitment to Decker now?
Yes, but we did
And
it,
have we told
not yet.
the others that you wanna wait and get some more information?
So we have another meeting tomorrow to do some
With-
more
with-
with Deckard.
Okay.
More gathering of information. I think there will be a point that we'll feel comfortable. They being Deckard are also working on, working with Municipay, which is who we use now, which is an easier transition for Deb, for everything. And they have kind of put the gas pedal on to try and make that happen so we can transition over in, you know, mid to late February. I mean, I like the idea of holding off, letting the other company know now, but as soon as we hit a certain point, I would rather go and let them know, because as I think I mentioned last time, Woodstock let them know, and they gave information. They actually handed over in a format that, you know, Deckard could
So
use.
they didn't play stinky.
They didn't play Stinky. That was when they were one company, and of course they've transitioned into a
Okay.
new name in the
So,
process. So
but I
don't-
guess you should glean as much information,
Yeah.
as much data from them as
yeah.
you can before
And that's
we
right now, that's
pull the
part
plug.
of what I'm doing is I've talked about, I've created my own spreadsheet, and I just have to, you know, start going through everything and make sure I
Okay.
have the information moved over. And then the other thing that just kind of ties in with this is, I don't think Deb's here, but we, and Beth talked about, Beth has a welcome letter to the town, but I think it would be worth adding to the welcome letter, you know, something about the short-term rentals. Like, I just think putting a blurb in, and also saying, you know, people, when you buy a home here, if you want to, you know, offer your email, you'll be included in updates with the community, etc. Because one of the things that's hard for me is, as I'm finding people, some addresses, they've either changed, places have sold, I don't have emails and phone numbers.
I wish we could get, and I've been told that it doesn't work that way because it's a public record, and then outside companies can scan this information and start calling them. But I wish we could collect as many phone numbers of the homes that are here, because we sometimes get an incident at a home, and other than the mailing address, we have no way to get a hold of them.
Right.
Which is difficult, and I understand what Doug's saying is that if you take that information, you put it in a database, that's public information, anybody can come in and download that. But there are times when we have a situation, I mean, we saw water running out their front door, we don't know if anybody takes care of the house, we can't
Yeah.
call them to
Right.
tell them, hey, you got a big problem here.
If they have a problem with their number, they could put their caretaker's number too, you know?
It's- we can make it a
But we don't
volunteer thing
we don't
anyway.
have anything.
Right,
That-
no,
you
right.
know.
So that's what the welcome letter, I was thinking, we were thinking that, you
Wasn't
know,
there a
if you-
pack, wasn't there a welcome
No,
packet
they,
go out?
no, they talked about it back when Rudy Weaver was on the board, but they never did anything.
How long ago?
Rudy Weaver,
Holy moly.
yeah.
He was on the board when I moved here
Yeah.
20 years ago.
I was gonna say, that's quite some time ago.
This,
talk about it again.
the letter I use is mainly for zoning purposes, dog licensing, you know, basic things.
When do
that
they get
lose-
that letter?
Only if they have a problem, like we have a problem, and then I send it out that, you know, we have highlighted little things, but, you know, it doesn't have on here the new Knox box. I mean, this is basically stuff that was regarding Lucia and I only, and transfer station. And we didn't have STR then.
So I figured if we put something like that, add STR, add whatever is needed, but also add an area that if you wanna put, you know, give your email and phone number, you know, you can be included in updates, something to that effect. So
So-
if it's volunteered,
Yeah, Deb and I were talking today after I was thinking about it and you spoke this morning. When I've asked attorneys for emails for other things, they won't give it to me. I think it's a privacy issue.
Right, so if-
So they reach out to the homeowner and then the homeowner has the option of reaching back to me.
To you,
But
right.
if they come in for a title search, then I could just give this to the attorneys
yeah,
right then and there, so it becomes part of their closing packet.
yeah,
Instead of, because I don't
I
want
think
to,
it's worth
I don't want to be
trying.
mailing extra stuff at
right.
72 cents a letter, and I mean, that's
Right.
a lot of
But
money
it-
for us.
But it would be advantageous to give them as much information that when they're coming into town, this is part of the deal here, you know, so.
So I told Christy and Deb they could take that and do whatever they wanted with it.
Yeah,
Alter it, fix
I
it,
think-
add
Or
whatever.
new?
Yeah, put the new
I
logo
would-
on it.
I would think that we should have something that has, we don't have to have every piece of information there, but a lot of information.
No, I think,
Or
I think it
links.
has, I think it has value, it's worth considering, so figured I'd bring it up and see if it's okay to add it to the list, play, things to play.
So, are you adding it to your list?
I mean, I can add it to my
Well,
list.
I mean,
can-
I'm just
conscious
seeing,
of my list.
so, it's just to see if that is something
It
that
seems
you
to be
could
part of
start to
it, I
pull
think it's
together.
pretty easy, there's basically another two,
Well, it might be easier for you, a word program, I'm ready to shoot
Right.
my computer when I get done,
So
as
I
you can
can
see,
do-
what I'm
I
saying
do-
to you. This doesn't come out neat.
Right,
But-
I can do it neat, and then Lissa makes it really neat. It's
Okay,
kind of
that,
how-
well, I'm familiar with that too.
Right.
I sent her something and said,
Yeah.
sorry, but it had the words, so,
I'll
okay.
take a shot at it. I can't tell you
Do
it's
we
gonna be
have,
ready
do
in
we
the next
have
2
some
weeks, but-
changes we should be making in the ordinance?
Yes, we'd absolutely have changes in the ordinance, but I have been not trying to press that because I keep learning.
So
and
in
I
other
wanted to
words,
I just
you're
wanted to
kinda waiting
shift a
until
little
we
bit.
get
I wanna
hopefully
see what-
everything.
Well, because also, when we shift over to the new company, our requirements, I think, change. And based on all of that, you know, it'll be helpful. I think it makes more sense to get switched over. I can keep working on a draft, you know, to the extent that's okay with Lissa, we can keep working on a draft and have something for you as, you know, shortly after we switch, so we can get
Okay.
it in
I
motion.
mean,
Because
I-
I know it's a process as well,
What is it,
but-
60 plus days?
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
gonna need it because we're gonna come up on renewals. And, you know, renewals are, I feel like
Unknown.
yeah, and I feel like there are 3 different groups in the renewal category. I feel like there's the new homeowners who are, you know,
No, those
group
are new,
A,
those
where
aren't
they.
renewals.
Yeah, no, they're new, yeah, they're new, but they get the full 1 year because they just bought.
Okay.
There are those who complied and they played the
So
game
in other
by
words,
the
it doesn't go
rules.
by calendar year, it goes by actual year.
It goes by actual year for the ones who played the game by the rules and were registered by the end of September.
Okay.
Those who are skirting the system is my nicest way of saying it, that I have to chase down. I think that there should be a drop, you know, like a stop date where even, like if they get registered now or in February, I don't think that they should necessarily get till next year in February for the
So
renewal.
they
So
hit
it might be,
September?
if they, maybe they hit, I don't know what the date is yet, I have to, you know,
Okay, you'll
discuss
advise us.
that, yeah,
Okay.
we'll think about that, but anyway, so there's stuff, you
Okay,
know?
so, but you have some changes that you feel are necessary to make the system
Absolutely.
work?
Yep, I think so, and, Deb is still working on a tap and pay for the transfer station. I spoke with Scott this morning. We agreed that the sending out a letter didn't make any sense. He said he had a lot of people come in over the vacation and he just collected what he could in cash, and people don't wanna surrender addresses, and there's nothing I can do without addresses. Like, there's no, you know, so I think we
And
just
a
have
lot
to.
of, and a lot of people nowadays don't carry cash.
Right,
I like cash, I
Yeah.
like to have cash.
I like cash too.
But a lot of people don't have cash, so, you
Yeah.
know. But whatever,
So, anyway,
it's
again, it's
a
everything's
process.
a work in progress, but I think, you know, we're making tracks. And, yeah, I think with the 189, there's also I think 10 or 10,500 in fines, so you hit the budget number.
okay,
We still have some time to go.
all right, thank you.
Great, thank you, Christine.
Public Safety Facility Committee update. We have a meeting tomorrow night at 4 o'clock here. I believe we have the architects gonna be here and some of the, state people for water corridor, whatever, and the engineers and stuff.
Oh, this could really get
So
stuff moving.
I think we're getting close. I mean, we had to wait for as much of the information to come together. So hopefully tomorrow at 4, we will have a meeting here to get some information. I
Is
don't-
the goal to have like a conceptual drawing by town meeting?
We gotta wait and see what we can do with the land we have. That's sort of the key, I believe. So hopefully we'll know better after tomorrow night, at least as to what we can do with the property. Supposedly the wetlands is not a big deal, that's a minor situation, which is not really a wetland, I don't like to say wetlands, a damp area over here. But anyways, so hopefully we'll know more after the meeting tomorrow night. And it was warned, I got 3 or 4 posters up, but, I know I said it wrong on the thing.
That's okay, I sent out an email, I posted it on the website,
Okay, so, but anyway, so hopefully, and while I was hanging it up, a few people, well, what's that about? And I explained, oh, okay, well, all right. So there's getting to be more public knowledge of it, so that's good. All right, townwide reappraisal.
So Doug, they're gonna have a pre-grievance. It'll eliminate a lot of the grievance, like the
They're
real
thinking it will.
grievance. They're expecting 250 people. There's no,
Pre-grievance?
yes,
Well, they're hoping they can take care of some of them in pre-grievance instead of
Like
going to
90%.
actual grievance.
Oh, you
They're-
think there's gonna be 250 grievances?
this is, they call it pre-grievance, so this could be like little issues, like maybe Stacy has concerns, but she would come to grievance for it, but this will deal with it, questions.
And they're saying that
Or-
according to the size of the town and the number of parcels, this is what they have historically.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so
Yes.
that doesn't mean we may have more, we don't know. I mean, it's-
So this building isn't gonna work. I had offered the fairgrounds, the floral hall, but now we're taking the roof off the quilt hall and everything from there has to go into the floral hall, so that's not gonna work. So Doug talked to Trevor about using the town garage. It's in May for 3 days. So Trevor was totally fine with that, Doug's fine with that. He just wanted us to approve that he could do that
Where?
at the town garage.
Town garage.
Highway garage.
So will people have to sign up for an appointment, or is it just
I
like?
think it's open
A
and they'll
long
just
line.
In the begin, but they plan on having 5
stations.
desks, 5 stations. You go to desk number 1, you go to desk number 2, you go to desk number 3, blah, blah, and try to solve their concerns. And if not, then I believe that they would go on to
This
a
is
grievance.
So this will be after the book comes
No,
out?
this is,
I-
I think it comes out, the notice comes out with that, and Nimrick handles all this, Doug does not handle this.
Oh, okay.
He just needs to secure the site,
So
but
that's,
they just know that this layout here is not gonna work. Like, it'd be too noisy up here with that many stations, that many people
I
trying
mean,
to
up
come
there,
up
they
the
can spread them
stairs.
out 20 feet apart and
And have parking.
so.
What is the grievance if you don't have your tax bill yet? If you don't know, like.
You're
what
gonna
is
have
it?
the value,
You're gonna have.
You're
the
gonna have
assessment.
your
assessment.
reappraised value.
Okay.
yes.
I
So,
I believe everybody's gonna get a book that
yes,
shows what everybody is.
yes.
I think.
Wondering
Yes.
If the book was gonna be out by then, yeah.
Yes, it
It
should be.
appears that way. I mean, I don't know.
Nothing to grieve.
I heard some of what
Right.
Doug would explain.
In a typical situation though, we normally, each person would get their own letter if there was a change in value.
Correct.
Appraisal.
Yes, that is correct, every year.
Right,
And everybody that's in current use automatically gets one
Right.
because the state value always changes just a little bit.
right. But you think the book will be out prior to pre?
That's what we were led to believe today. Now, we haven't heard that from the Nemrick people.
Right.
That's what Doug told us, but
They-
he's usually spot
I
on.
would
He
put a
met with
condition
them.
on that. Why would you go if you don't know what you're?
He
Well,
met with
they'll
them
let-
today.
They'll have to let you know, they'll have to
Yeah,
let
yeah.
you know one way or another. If the book's not done, they're gonna have to resort to the old way, which is the individual letters to people. They'll let you know one way or the other.
Well, I would assume most
Or give you a link
every-
to look it up online.
I would assume most everyone's appraisal is gonna change some, so it'll be a
Right.
blanket thing, but
Right.
that's what information we gained today from Doug gave us kind of a
Yeah.
rundown on it, so.
So Doug did meet with Nemrick this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't get a chance to talk with him to find out more, yes, thank you. But yes.
So anyways, they're still compiling the information. I guess they're here off and on
Yes.
to work with Doug and stuff, so I guess it's coming along.
And people are struggling a little bit with the link on the website. I probably had 8 people come in and then we just sit down, pop in their little code, go through it with them, say everything looks fine. You know, because what you can do now, you can check off that you have 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a half bath, 1 fireplace, it's average
Oh,
condition.
to see if,
To make
It's
sure what
correct.
we believe, if you didn't let them inside, is actually
right,
correct.
okay, yeah.
And that's that little slip of paper that they left
Yes, yeah,
We let them in our
All the
house because it looks
information's on
way worse
yes,
than
you're
you
just not
think.
gonna get a value.
Yeah, I let him in mine, and I said,
I
yeah.
did too.
Yep,
I would have loved to, but I have a shepherd who probably would eat.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, well, he didn't want to come in.
Have to have a guard dog over here,
Yeah,
it's
well,
pretty rough territory.
It is.
Okay.
In the hollow.
So, I think we've done all we can with that. So, new business, town meeting warning. Do you want me to read this, or his state of Vermont, Bennington County?
I just,
What's SS? Town of
I do not know, it's
Winhall,
on every
It's-
warning ever, I don't
Yeah.
know exactly what it stands for.
Yeah, it's just,
Okay.
it's part of the state statute,
Maybe.
yeah.
Town of Winhall warning. The inhabitants of the town of Winhall qualified to vote in the annual town meeting are hereby notified and warned to meet at the Mountain School at Winhall at 9 School Road in said town on Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026 at 10 a.m. to transact the business below to be done from the floor as well as Australian ballot for elected officials and ballot articles. On March 3rd, 2026, polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Any voter unable to come to the polls may request an absentee ballot by contacting the town clerk no later than 1 p.m. on Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Vermont's elections management platform has streamlined the election administration process, providing voters with greater access to voter-specific information. By using the My Voter page, a registered voter can check registration status, access voter-specific elections information, including directions to a polling place and polling hours, view a sample ballot, and request and/or track an absentee ballot. We encourage voters to log into their My Voter page to learn more at http://mvp.secretary.state.vermont US online, and voter registration is available at a Secretary of State address here. Elizabeth Grant, CMC, CVC, Winhall Town Clerk. Then, Town Winhall, Vermont Town Meeting warning. That was the lead up to it. The legal voters, Town Winhall, hereby warned and notified to meet at the Mountain School at Winhall at 9 School Road on Tuesday, March 3rd, 26 to transact the following business. Polls will be open for voting on articles requiring Australian ballot at 10, will close at 7 p.m. Article 1, to elect all town officers as required by law, Australian ballot. Article 2, shall the town approve the budget proposed by the Winhall Select Board as presented in the 2025 town report? That's a 4 vote. To transact any other business that may legally come before the meeting. Winhall Select Board, myself, Julie, Christie, Stacy, and Beth. That is the extent of the, now, the school board does their own,
Yes.
and hopefully they're working on that tonight.
They said they would have it to me by the end of the week.
Okay.
So the only change I have on here is just my designation. I'm no longer CMC, I'm an MMC.
Okay.
And then we have people have until the 15th, just so anybody watching knows that, to submit a petition with 5% of the voters
For
any extra articles.
How many
Okay.
people is that, 5%?
40.
We were like 840 people right now.
40 or 50 people?
Yeah, I mean, it could change before the 15th, so I always tell people get more.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of people who have a Bonneville post office believe they're residents, but they're really not. They're a resident of Stratton or Jamaica or South Londonderry. So, because,
They wouldn't know what 5% was, that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
I have a question about that warning. So, when you were doing your budgeting process, there were a couple of different areas where you were adding line items and maybe reserve fund line items or something, and you can't do that. You can only put the line item in after a
but we
town
can't put any
vote,
money in it, can
but
we?
you can't
Yeah.
put any money in it for a following year. So, by approving the budget at town meeting, does that approve those
Yes.
blank line items without having to actually delineate them out for approval from?
And that's why you have to do it, you have to add it one year and fund it the
Right.
next, so the voters,
Right, but is that the way it's done? It's just by approving the budget as presented, those line items are automatically approved? Or do you have to point out to the fact, to the voters, that we're adding those line items?
My impression is we don't have to, we have a town report.
Okay.
If they see that there's a line item added, then but I don't think that we
I'm just
have to.
making sure.
I mean, some towns vote on the
know.
price of a
Okay.
bag of salt for the front yard, or to put petunias out front, but I would say, my impression, that doesn't mean that that's correct.
I just wonder if it's 100%, because you don't wanna be caught short next year when you think you can start funding it, and then you can't.
I would say
You
as
know what
long
I
as
mean?
it's been voted in
Okay.
at the thing, but is that
That
your
would be
read
my
on?
understanding
That-
as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Julie probably knows.
You guys, you guys comfortable with that? Okay.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you.
I know, I understand, but But I would say that as long as we didn't put any money into it and it just became, because if we went through everything and said, oh, we added a line here, we added a line here,
right.
and well, why'd you do that? And it just, if they have a question, they can ask.
Right.
Well, should we just follow up and have something at town meeting in case someone questions it, that we can cite the statute? That this is where it's at?
Oh, okay, so,
Just in
Not trying to create
case.
a problem where there isn't one, I
Yeah.
just want you to be
No.
prepared.
Good to
and
be
make
aware of
sure
it.
that, you know, what you think you're doing, you're actually doing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, we can find the statute.
Yeah.
okay.
It might take a minute.
So does anyone have any other corrections other than that HMC or HHC?
No, MMC. So it's Master Municipal Card.
I'm gonna,
Are you gonna fix my
well,
penmanship?
yeah,
Just put
Okay.
MD.
MMC, okay.
Don't worry, I'm working on a higher one right now.
It
So
said MD over here.
Yeah.
do we have any can I get a motion to, we
I-
have to approve this, don't we?
You
I think we
can-
should.
You should at some point soon, but you could just do
Well,
it temporarily.
All right, what
until
happens
there
if we
are
do it
any
now and if there are
petitions.
no additions, then it stands? Is that-
Right, yeah, that would work, yeah.
Okay,
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve the warning.
with the one
With the
correction.
one correction noted for Elizabeth's title.
I'll second.
Motion was made and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I don't know where I gotta put that. I guess I'll pass that back to
Who's
Lisa.
first this year, town or school?
I don't know.
One or the other,
What's that?
one or the other.
One or the other.
Scott usually
A or B.
flips a coin. It's up to him
Okay.
as moderator.
All right, access permit applications.
I have none.
Okay, liquor
No.
licenses,
No liquor licenses.
okay? All
I-
right, we got some,
I have other business, if you wanna
I'm sorry.
jump there and be done with that.
okay.
So I would like to make a motion to give Christie a $250 holiday bonus as STR. She was left off the list, and we did have other part-time people that received a bonus.
She should have received a bonus.
Yes.
Well, I think she's gotta get up to 110 permits before she gets a bonus.
I would second that, yes. We're sorry for the oversight.
Oh,
That
no,
was
it's okay.
totally,
I-
that should not.
You were just in the
It's okay, I
background
have
and
no-
you just didn't.
I had no idea, and then it came up, I was
So
like, oh.
motion made and seconded to retroactively, or how are we gonna do it, pay a Christie a bonus of $250. All in favor? I need a
Aye.
motion, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I made a motion.
You
Yeah,
did, you
and
did.
I
You
seconded
seconded,
it.
okay. Motion made and seconded. Any other discussion?
Who seconded?
I did.
Julie.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Thank you.
All right, what about Signal Hill property? We have to,
So the Signal Hill property, Kevin O'Toole was in the other day. He needs us to acknowledge and approve that we're willing to take over that short little piece from Sylvan Ridge to Moose Hollow, where it turns,
just past the big rocks.
yes.
And that is not going to make any lots, not take any lots away.
No.
It's just, it was to clarify the right of ways, et cetera.
And the 911 for the 90-degree turn that Scott is required.
Okay. So, did you make that a motion?
So I will make a motion, Town Highway 40. I'm looking to see here if I have the length of that, Caroline, hang on. I think it's like
This is just up around the corner. You
think
guys,
it's like
you guys know more about it than I do.
.02 or something, but don't quote me on that yet.
What's that?
I can't give you the length on that.
Isn't the town taking care of that forever?
Yes.
There's one little piece of land, after you make the turn that is on the right, that they had to clean up because of rights of ownership, that is, as you're going up from Signal Hill, you
Yeah.
turn right,
Yeah.
and it's right there on the right, it was almost like a turnaround. And that is to clean that up. They said that we had to do that because of all this rigmarole.
And-
So I'm not sure just why, but they said, and it's like 1/10 of an acre. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a big piece of chunk that we're gonna lose tax revenue line.
And it's owned, right, and Bob owns it now, Bob Hunter.
But
Yeah.
what is the advantage to the town taking it over? What if you just said no?
Then we'd have to create a new road in that little section,
Oh,
and the
okay.
Moose Hollow
That's why.
intersection wouldn't work according to 911.
Right, okay.
So I guess that's why.
It's all with the road change and
Right,
the,
and then those other lots are all sold.
We don't wanna have to go back through that
Yes.
thing again.
Nope.
no, no.
What you got, Al?
And I believe is, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that Trevor said it before is that if he doesn't continue right up to that 90-degree turn, then he's gonna end up leaving like a berm or something there. He's gonna have it
Yeah.
in the middle of the road, so
Yeah.
he always has to push it straight up to that 90-degree corner anyways.
Well, they're even doing more than that. They're making the turn and going down,
Then they could turn around somebody's driveway, aren't they?
yeah,
they
they turn around somebody,
Yeah.
which is nice, because then you don't leave that berm.
And the size of the trucks, you can't turn around in that corner, particularly if it's an icy morning. So,
So,
is that a good enough, does everyone understand why we're doing that? Are you guys comfortable with that?
Yeah, I just wondered what the,
I guess it's ramifications of this road change and all that.
and
from-
911.
Because that came up fairly early in the conversation.
right, right.
And
This has been a
I,
couple of years.
Yeah.
oh, well, yeah.
I
Well,
just couldn't understand why it just didn't transfer with whatever lot was on either side of it.
they, for some reason, they pulled it out and said that this had to be separate. So, because I think they just sold that lot, just while this whole thing was going on.
Yes, I think so too.
So they recommended, and Scott and Kevin said that this was necessary, so I guess, I mean, it's not gonna hurt our tax revenue at this
No.
point, so.
So I'll make a motion for the town to take over Town Highway 40 from Sylvan Ridge to the Moose Hollow intersection.
Second.
Motion was made and seconded. Any other discussion? Now, that's not really quite, that's talking you said take over the road. This is, I believe, this little
It's like a,
curve. After the curve, isn't it just a little piece of property on the right?
No, it's the whole, from Sylvan Ridge up to Moose Hollow, it's that whole section, like where the weeks are.
So it's like 150 feet long,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's like,
Isn't it about that?
I think it's like .02 or something.
Yeah, it's gotta be 250 feet or so.
Yeah.
All right, so, all right, I don't have a problem with that. We have to go up there, we can't turn around in the middle of that hill to facilitate cleaning this road up.
And we can't have Moose Hollow come down because then that doesn't give Scott the intersection that's required by 911.
Okay. All right. So Kevin is going to
He will-
facilitate.
He will draw up
it
a
up.
deed with Bob Hunter, but he needed our approval to
Okay.
do that.
All right.
It has to be
You
in the
underst-
minutes.
You
Yes.
understand that, Carolyn?
I believe I got it
Or
all.
Caroline?
I think I got it all.
Okay, thank you.
So we just needed
Don't overdo
a
it.
second. Did somebody want a second?
I did second.
Oh, you did, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Motion's made and
It's
seconded.
done.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Good, all right, click. Hopefully that'll clean up Moose Hollow situations.
I mean, we voted on this road back in last May, and I can't believe we haven't.
I know. We're getting closer though. We're getting closer.
This should be it, Randy.
Okay, so now we have some minutes of last meetings. I guess they're here. Actually, here's 2025 equalization study results.
That came today after you had left.
The letter also communicates the common level appraisal of your town, explains how it will impact your homestead and non-homestead education tax rates. So we are at common level appraisal, we are at 51.99%. But that's why we're having an appraisal done. So, Jesus.
this doesn't really affect us, cause the whole thing is getting
Well, we have
redone.
to accept it. I mean, we haven't got any choice.
Right,
We have to show, and this is education grand list, equalized education grand list, EEGL, I don't know what this alphabet soup means. But anyways, we're in the process, we have accepted it. They'll tell us how it factors out when we change.
When they put it in the formula.
Right, which may get very complicated because that's not gonna be till like May or June. And then it almost appears that that's gonna go into effect for the tax bills that come out in August, if it happens quick
Can I see
enough.
that?
Sure.
When is that level, that CLA?
Yeah.
What was, as of what date was that?
January 2nd, 2026 is when this is dated.
So just because they don't have the new appraisal?
Right, because the new appraisal hasn't been approved yet.
Okay, yeah.
It was like 52.3 last year, or some
Oh,
52.
we're holding steady, 51.99. We're at least holding steady.
Right at,
Now supposedly after this appraisal, and once it gets all, no, it'll be one,
oh,
is what Doug said today, right? Isn't that what he said?
Yes.
He says it's one. I would assume it would go from 100 and down to where it's appraised, but he said, oh, it will be reset to one. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with him because he knows a lot more about it than I do. But anyways, okay, do
I
you,
don't understand. Do you know what that means?
No,
Okay.
but he will. He'll be here tomorrow and you can question him, Teresa. Cause that's his specialty.
oh yeah,
When it says what the common level of appraisal number is, you say it was 0.5?
no, 51.99, so 52%.
It used to be like you couldn't be below like 80%,
60%.
90%.
We were always above
We were always
90.
above that, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it got put to 100%.
Not yet.
Also what I.
Well, he said it resets to one, which I don't quite understand. I would think it would start at the top, you're appraised at 100%, and as prices go up in your tax
It comes down.
appraisals, you would think it come down, but I'm not gonna argue with Doug. He knows far
Yes,
more
yeah.
about it
I'm
than
not
I
gonna
do.
argue with them either.
No.
Okay, do we have some minutes of
We have
previous meetings?
Yes, we have minutes here. We're still missing the minutes from 9:25.
Okay, well, let's get these out of the way.
Yep.
All
And
right,
then I think that brings us up to like, we're caught up.
was that an emergency meeting?
That was a special meeting on 9:25.
And I
It was about review of public safety facility, engineering floodplain area, minute taker position, and other business. So they're probably very short. But we
is that
don't have them.
has that got a Zoom on it or an hour or
Nope,
whatever?
nope, it's got nothing. It's just got the agenda here.
Okay, I'll try to get together with you and work
It
at it.
was a special meeting.
Yep,
You got any notes on that?
I do.
You do?
of course she does.
I probably have notes if I was there, I don't remember.
I don't think
I'll
you
let
were.
you know if you were there, how's
Was I
that?
not there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Julie, that's when you pushed the recording button and it didn't work.
Great.
Julie did not push
I
the
broke
recording
it.
button correctly.
It just
We
didn't
will
go
note
up.
that in the report. Anyway,
I broke it.
all
I
right,
broke the owl.
so we'll get back. So we have minute meetings for Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. And I believe that you guys made some changes and they have been duly corrected, is that correct?
Yes.
So can I have a motion on this one? December 17th,
I make a motion to approve the minutes of December 17th as written and presented.
okay, motion
I'll second.
made and seconded, is there any other discussion? Will that put this one to bed? Oh my God. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Wow, look at us go.
Now, don't think you're going home early every night, okay?
I know,
I don't want you to think that this is how it goes.
I've been here a lot.
Okay, special meeting of Monday, November 10th. Have you guys seen this one?
Yes.
Can I
The
get
rest of
a
them are
motion?
not signed 'cause they're all billed.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of November 10th as presented.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, aye, sorry.
Huh?
I said aye.
Aye, aye?
Yeah, aye.
I wasn't here. No.
Yeah, I guess that. Well, you may have been here,
No, I was probably here, I wasn't.
but not. Yeah. Okay, this is minutes of October 15th, 2025. Is there any problem with that? It appears it's been,
What date?
October 15th.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of October 15th as presented.
I second.
Motion was made and second, newcomer there for a second. She's been getting in all seconds,
I know,
you jumped
I know.
right in there.
So does, here, this is, you can sign where Bill signed, I guess?
I don't think I signed,
that
because it
one?
was, yeah,
Okay.
just because it was Bill, it
Okay.
wasn't me.
Okay.
So, we have a motion made and seconded for October 15th. Is there any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Good, that you're gonna get your desk cleaned right off.
Yeah, well, I gotta go home and find my desk. Problem is, when I try to clean my desk off, my cat walks across my keyboard.
You
Okay.
have a cat?
Yeah.
I did not picture you as a cat owner.
Oh, yeah, and she's a great cat, but I'm having an awful time finding her something to eat. She's being really fussy. She's almost 10 years old now.
Canned food, you're gonna have to go to some nice canned food
I,
like Al's
I
cat.
started buying, human quality cat food for her. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
This is at least their second cat, for what it's worth.
Huh?
I said it's at least your second cat, for what it's worth.
Wednesday, September 17th minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from September 17th as presented. A second.
Motion made and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Is there,
So Beth, you said the 27th we're missing still?
25th.
Oh, sorry,
25.
okay.
all
Yep,
right, we'll try to get
9:25.
those.
I was close.
I may have some minutes on my agendas as well. I mean, we might be able to
We
pull
might have to
something
consult
together.
Teresa.
Yeah, I
Well,
might.
that's fine. I mean, whatever. It just,
Yeah, I
the,
can give
so how is the OWL computer working for you? Is it working okay?
It's okay, yeah. It's, I'm so used to the Apple one that you just touch it and you log right in. This one's just slow. But it's fine. I think it'll be absolutely, I'm fine. If
All
there's
right,
a
try it for a
problem,
while and see how
as
it
I
works
get
out.
used to it,
When you get
then-
over
yeah.
110, and we'll talk about a new computer.
So what do we do for an Owl computer for like the planning commission BCA now, or are we not gonna be using
I
that
don't know.
anymore?
I don't know that the systems work very good.
They
Have they?
never used, I don't think planning ever used it.
I still
There's
use
still-
the Apple one, by the way,
Oh,
because it's
because that was
fast.
my
looked
plan,
at
was
these.
Yeah.
to put that on the table,
So I
to
have-
take the Apple one and
Yeah.
switch it
Sorry,
out.
I
I'd
had
rather
time
give you this
early
one and get
earlier.
the, but anyway, sorry, what am I doing?
You're gonna
Just-
review the bills.
Just look through them,
Right.
see if you got any.
The audio and visual recording system for the meetings for
It's-
streaming, live
It
streaming.
has not,
What does that have to do with her?
Because that's
because-
the computer that used to go with the.
Oh, I
little
see.
guy
That
over
particular
there.
one is not,
Okay,
but
thank you.
Yeah.
that one's the Mac.
So it actually rotated like an owl head, so that's why
Oh.
they probably called it that.
Okay.
So it could
We
get
did-
anybody that's speaking.
I don't think we found that it was worth terribly.
It works great for recording and capturing everything, if you're doing like a
I
Zoom
feel
thing.
like this is balls.
So
But
this
it
is basically
just-
all of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that?
So there was just that one note on that bill Julie just had.
Yeah, ask Al Marin installations.
About the Marvin
Oh,
installation,
Marvin.
yes. Because he can explain it very well to you, Julie, or all
Because
of
they
you.
didn't do it to spec that it will be warranted,
Correct.
The
and that is still
problem is,
true.
that's under
Yes.
Scott's,
Okay.
I don't know how.
Al has photos and he talked to a rep. Alexander, could you please come up here to this chair and give the board an explanation about the Marvin Windows installation and your feeling as a builder, talking to the Marvin rep and photos, et cetera?
I-
Is this other business?
This is under bills.
Under bills.
Under bills, okay.
I did not speak with Marvin Rep. I got the installation instructions from RK Miles, and they did specify to put shins in along the side. That's how you install it.
Middle, top, and bottom.
Yes. And when we left here before Christmas break, they had not done that. Scott and I actually went around to all the windows in
With the
here.
level.
Yes, a level and a straight edge. Things were not looking great. we couldn't get into the police department to look at their 4, I think, that we had put in, so that's whatever. It was mostly the first 5 they put in the clerk's area that were not done very well. So Scott had the guy come, the guy said he was going to fix it. There was trim on some of those windows that I do not believe has been off. So I do not believe that it was fixed well.
So you're saying there was trim on and hasn't been off to repair it since
So are you
Scott-
saying, are you recommending to hold this?
I mean, that's between you guys and Scott to hold that. He signed off on it. I don't believe it's the final payment. I don't know how much we've given them yet.
I haven't seen, we haven't passed it
We gave him
around.
115, right, to buy the windows, I think?
Sounds right.
Somewhere.
This is 80.
Yeah.
It's
So
quite,
that's 195. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Scott. I didn't realize that was coming through yet.
I don't think he realized it either. I only noticed it this afternoon.
I know Scott's not here, but do you have an update? Because this is what from an outsider driving by, it looks like there's a lot more going on here than just windows being put in.
Well, it's.
We had replaced, we were replacing all the siding too.
Oh, that was part of it.
Because the siding
Insulation.
was literally falling off and
Oh, so that was
the
part-
corner boards were all rotten.
Right, yeah.
And the wood around, it was kind of a weird setup. The windows that were put in had wood around them, just regular wood, pine, and that was rotten. Okay, so when they decided to put in windows and the insulation, everything was shimmed out. And so yes, it's,
Yes.
there is new siding, which is a
No,
I don't
this
even know
one
what
is.
they're putting on. No, it's not Marvin that's doing it, but Marvin is the brand new windows.
it's Walker Industries.
What was the name of the siding?
Thank you.
PF Premium or something?
Yeah, it's a composite siding.
It's like a hardy plank.
Yeah, PL?
PF, maybe.
PL siding maybe?
But it's supposedly
look.
We'll hold up, yeah.
will hold up. And there shouldn't be any wood.
But none of that was a surprise. When you were
Oh,
putting
no.
windows in, you knew all that was happening.
Yep, that was all part of the original bid.
For some reason, I thought it
Well-
was just the windows, and I thought it was just gonna be over a matter of a couple weeks, they were gonna put the windows in. So,
No.
The one reason it hasn't been covered up yet, the siding hasn't come yet.
oh,
That's one, but, so they're able to get a bunch of prep, so when it does come, it should happen relatively soon.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's LP siding.
LP, okay?
LP siding.
All right.
Let me see if what I can get here for you, Teresa. So you can get it pre-stained, so you don't have to paint it, like, I assume I don't know what color we're getting, hopefully white. Let's see, so it looks like this.
Discussed all this, right?
This is all the
Story. Town of Londonderry,
That we've already
9,995.
Okay,
I'm
that's what I
sorry, Pete.
thought,
Yeah,
but I
Town
just
of
couldn't,
Londonderry.
I couldn't remember how it came
They
about.
get it, that is like a
Does the recreation director,
What?
Are
the
we still-
recreation director
Okay.
position, it's just a proper
Is
staff.
it, how
Do we
long,
do it twice a year with them or
We
just
do it
once?
as they bill us. It's
how
only
long a
$9,000.
contract did we sign with them?
It was a 3-year, so we still have another year.
Oh, you're questioning the same thing I am, I was like, how are you?
We're just questioning the amount, like, the amount.
Well, yeah, I did, well, it says Town of Londonderry, I was just trying to figure out, yeah.
The employee is hired by the
Here.
town of
Stacey.
Londonderry, and
Okay.
then they bill out for, like, our portion of it and all the other mountain
So it
towns.
shows us at 27% of whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just asking Julie about that as well.
Jeez.
And there's one more
Look at
year,
that.
Lisa?
I got a big stack.
Unorganized
One more
pile.
year?
One more year, yep.
So this is the siding,
Did you
what
decide to hold
it
on
kind of
that
looks
building
like
or
if
not?
anybody.
What's that?
Are you holding that bill or not then?
Well, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. We haven't all seen it.
Here,
We
I'm
haven't
gonna-
all seen it yet.
I'm gonna pass that to somebody else to look at first before.
Are they
signing.
gonna do it vertically?
They did
No,
just
it's just the way they
recommend
have
it to the board and if they could. Okay, thank you.
And these guys are,
They,
I just don't, I don't wanna.
yes, thank
send
you,
out an 80-page
thank you, I
contract or
was
something
getting
and
there.
Done, right?
A long day. I was up early.
Are you able to work in here?
Yeah, Lucia's having a little problem because of the noise. Derek, yesterday, they were literally pounding on his whole corner, so his office was vibrating, so that was a little much for him.
We did say we talk about Lucia.
Yeah, yeah. They're very, the guys that are working here are super polite, always please and thank you, and you know, ask if they can plug in their batteries and everything, so the workers have been fantastic.
I'm gonna have a gingerbread
So have you
cookie
applied
dinner.
for that title? Have you applied for that title?
Well, not until I get that check.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm
Once
sorry.
that check comes through, then I can send, I got all the
same
paperwork.
So
done.
you're gonna try to send it in?
I'm gonna
I don't
try.
want you to go and waste your time.
The wait has been a bit excessive because they can't do anything online right now, like.
Can I see that
all
one?
the
I've
registrations
only-
are
Yeah,
temporarily
sorry.
down
Only
right
seen
now.
that one.
Yep.
So, but for the other one, you took like a screenshot of that other registration that expired a really long time ago, so I need like the
And-
full page of that, and then I can apply for a new registration for that particular
All right,
one.
I'll try to do
I can
that.
sort of make out the VIN at the bottom, but I don't have
Okay,
all of the
I'm sorry,
page.
I will try to do it.
You got all of these?
I'll try to take it and make a real scan.
No,
Okay.
I only looked at
And I'll
that
do
one.
that separately.
And I found the other key fob.
Mine was like long.
Oh,
I've seen those.
It was in the glove box
Everybody's
of
seen this stuff.
that vehicle.
oh my gosh. Oh, at least you found it.
Yeah, and it's still in a plastic bag, and so I just left it there.
How old's your dog now?
6 months.
Okay,
Well,
great.
April 1st.
Okay, oh, by April 1st? Okay.
Isn't that, well, I'm gonna get him neutered, so.
Okay, yeah, so wait. Yep, so wait until you get it neutered and you'll save yourself $4.
You didn't know it was
I don't-
broken?
I don't know where yours are at, but I'll look tomorrow.
Oh,
If they're valid, I'll just print them off.
Do you have 3? That makes me feel good.
I have 2.5 because Trina has one and she's not responsible
Okay,
enough
so
to
I've
have
seen
dog of
2
her own.
piles. Have you seen this one yet? I don't think
Do
you
you do
have.
those for cats?
Register for
Those
cats?
No,
No.
no, don't even mention that kind of thing.
I'm gonna save $16.
No, no, we don't wanna know about cats. I don't even know how you'd monitor that. It's something I don't even wanna get involved in.
fun.
No. I don't
No,
even know if I could catch one of mine to actually put a
They
tag
won't
on.
hold still.
no, I have a hard enough time getting the tick collar on her
Okay.
and off from her.
Yeah.
I actually took a video during COVID because I had to do it without Al's help. And all you can hear is her go,
Uh-huh.
and the claws, you can even see the claws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Before you get that out that canned food, she is right there. How old is she, Al, 16?
Well, cat?
Yeah,
Yeah, like 16. Old.
and active. Demanding. Go to the basement. The water is out. God, she drinks a lot of water.
Yeah.
So this is the salt shed for Walker, and that is done?
Other than the
Except for a
vent
vent.
at the very top, but it's repaired.
I
Did
think
you
that,
see this stuff already?
No, I guess not.
did you see this stack?
I did.
Okay, great.
All right, so
What does this do to our ARPA money if we don't approve this tonight?
Our ARPA money is technically already spent, so.
Okay,
And that will put us at 190
out of
out
two,
of the total that they,
240 or something?
I think it was close to that.
we got 218 in ARPA money, right? Isn't that the figure on that? But his quote was 240.
I'll look.
Is that what's due to Walker?
Oh, yes.
No.
So, Lisa, did you and Trevor come up with some options for that grant? I can't remember when it was due. I thought it was-
In February,
February.
I've
Okay.
been talking to him, but we haven't,
Okay.
they've been kind of busy with
Yes.
weather. But I'm trying to pick out some spots that might help. That was for blasting and ditch work and stuff like that, wasn't it?
Or replacing damaged guardrails. You couldn't get new ones. Like you couldn't install brand new ones like on the bridges and stuff like that, we've done work, but you could replace one that was damaged by a plow or car or
Okay.
rusty or.
I mean, if Scott approved that bill, that must mean,
You signed off on it.
I just, do we have a bond on that work?
There is no bond on that one.
We just have the quote that is the contract, we don't have a written contract.
So are all the bills back in other than the master sheet in this one? So, I mean, Scott, okay to pay it, I mean, I don't know, what do you wanna do?
How come you don't have a written contract on that? I'm just kind
That was, we tried
of.
to,
Oversight?
no, we tried to get one, but they had said they would do the work. And we basically got a signed
Quote.
estimate.
Yeah, their contract is that quote, basically, that we
Yeah,
signed.
it was, yeah, we were asking for one and that's all we could
I
get
know
out
you
of
were
it.
under a timeline.
Right,
trying to get
and,
something in.
yeah,
But I think in the future, we need to write our own contracts and
Have them
not,
signed.
yeah, so that all contracts are uniform.
yeah. But anyways, all right, so Scott signed off on it. We still have other money owed to them, correct? About $40,000?
That's what I recollect.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but that doesn't mean.
There's a lot of
I'm
work
try-
to do here for
Oh,
$40,000
So should we have somebody come out and make sure that we haven't caused a problem? I mean, I don't know how long these are supposed to last. Are they like 30-year windows? The guarantee, warranty? Do you know that, Al?
I don't,
Does it say up there, Trudy?
I got a little ahead of
You
myself.
just broke them.
I'm just gonna scan this QR code for your Marvin product warranty.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, Scott's in charge of it.
So
I
we
mean,
could approve it and hold the check until we've read up on it.
Yeah,
Who's
Gosh.
liaison for the building?
it's a magazine of their
They usually are.
warranties.
Julie's the liaison for the buildings now.
Do you want me to reach out to him? I can swing by tomorrow.
Why don't we approve it, but hold this one until you have done some research on it? And let
Yeah.
us know, okay? Is
Yeah,
that fair?
Yes.
this
I think
is,
that's a good solution.
I mean, we still have, I think we're about 240 is what the whole contract, approximately, that's, considering I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but.
this doesn't have a period of time, unfortunately.
Probably it's a lifetime warranty as long as they last.
Yeah.
This is the Elevate color.
Not for the original owner. Okay, so.
10 years.
What? 10 years?
Okay. Glass warranties applied to factory installed glass or Marvin supplied glass installed by Marvin authorized service personnel. Standard insulating glass stainless steel spacers is warranty against seal failure by manufacturing defects and resulting in visible obstruction through the glass. So I guess, when they do that thing.
You mean the vacuum seal?
Yeah,
seal blows.
for 20, seal blows, yes, 20 years in sizes up to 60 square feet, and for 10 years in sizes 60 square feet and larger. Those are not. Non-tempered glass is warranted against stress cracks caused by manufacturing defects for 10 years. All other glass and glass features are provided with the same warranties, limitations, and exclusions.
Okay, so what's your pleasure? Can I get a motion from somebody?
So, and just to follow up, I know Scott was gonna meet with Joe from Walker today. It got postponed until tomorrow. I don't know what time. Just to give you that heads up,
Okay.
Julie.
Is he going to bed really early, or can I text him
He's probably
I
still
would,
up.
I would talk to him
tomorrow?
tomorrow
Okay.
and not just a text, because I think you gotta get in depth into it.
Okay.
And personally, I mean, this is,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't,
I'm not terribly worried about the work that hasn't been finished out there, but it just, I'm more worried about the windows than I am that,
Siding.
because that stuff hasn't come yet. I did talk to the guy today about it.
The total is 271,
Okay,
432.
okay, so we
So
can,
we're into we have another 80 grand to send them still.
Yep.
he'll finish a lot of work for that. Okay, so can I get a motion?
So I'll make a motion to approve, pay order 9334, January 7th of '26.
And not
And
send,
hold the check for Walker on the town hall.
So what is the total of that pay order?
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
$160,000, $160,318. So we're gonna print everything else, hold this one back till Julie has had a chance to talk to
And
Scott,
so if he's comfortable with it, are we good to go?
I guess. You guys okay with it?
I would be interesting to see what Joe says, from Walker says tomorrow when they meet.
Do you know what time they're, I have a
I
call. I'll call him first thing in the morning. I'll call him, first thing for me,
Okay,
which is I'm
so
sure
you've heard
first
the-
thing for him.
You've heard,
If
we're
they
gonna,
come in really early, Julie, I will text you.
Okay, let me know, cause I'll be up. I just don't wanna call anybody too early.
okay, so, you've heard,
Motion is not seconded yet.
I'll second.
motion's been made and seconded to pay the bills, hold the check back until Julie has consulted with Scott on that situation and advises from there. And if it's a go, then you'll tell Alex to release the check.
Well, if it's all a go, then you can just have it while he's here.
Right, after that conversation. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do we wanna have a quick executive session, or are we all set?
No, I think we need to have one per, a request from an, individual.
From an employee?
I don't know if she's an employee, appointed, elected official,
Okay.
however you wanna put it, yes.
Okay, we've done the bills, we've approved the minutes. Any other business other than a quick, very quick, executive session? I'm sorry?
Yes, sir. All right, so I wanted to address the board here on something that, I don't know if you call it gossip, scuttlebutt, or what.
Okay,
This was told to me, I'm not gonna mention names, it doesn't matter. And it was just idle talk we were talking about. But they were saying that the town employees got a very healthy bonus this year. And that the bonus is also, even though it was a sizable bonus, I mean, this is what I was told, I have no idea. Sizable bonus, but you guys, the board had decided to also, at the same time, pay the taxes, income taxes on that bonus.
correct.
That's correct?
Which is what we had done for quite a few years. There were some years we didn't pay the taxes on it. But we did decide to pay the taxes on the bonus. So,
Okay, so how much bonus money was given out?
I can't give you that figure off the
we
top of
can
my
get,
head.
we'll get it for you.
I think I could tell you it's around, for every town employee, it's, I think, around $16,000 to $18,000 is what I would say.
For the whole group, not per
Not per
employee.
person.
Not per, no. Everything
Yes,
added together.
yes,
Right, right.
if that, it's in that
I
range.
could pull an actual number if you want an actual number.
We can get it for you.
No, I'm more concerned about the president, and apparently this has been done before. This is the first time I've heard about any of this. And I was gonna say, I don't think this is very good policy. I mean, these employees, hey, listen, I think we've got some of the best employees around. I don't care very competent, very good at what they do. You come here to the town clerk, you go to the highway department, you go to the police, you go to the transfer station, you get help and you get assistance and whatever you need. But I'm not sure that the town should be paying income taxes on these bonuses, especially up to the tune of $18,000. And that included, and that was everybody too? I mean, whether they were a regular,
There were different bonuses for different levels of tenure, et cetera. It wasn't a flat bonus for everybody, it depended on, I mean, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm sorry, just a second, Randy.
I believe the bonuses range from 250 to 500 to 1,000, I believe is the three different levels, correct?
That's correct.
So all depending on, like you said, seniority and what their position was, whether it was part-time, full-time, or a supervisor.
Right.
okay, so that's already some information that I received wrong. Okay, so that better understand
See why we
the
don't
bonuses,
listen.
but.
No, that's fine, I mean,
But
I'd
I
rather,
still-
the problem is, if a concern is left unasked, then there's more problem. We just soon you ask, and I mean, I can remember other times that we have paid the taxes on a bonus at least I think I do, in my 10 or 12 years on this time. I don't remember way back when I did it when I was 20 years old. I don't know if we even did bonuses.
No, you did the Christmas party back then, with the open bar and like Mistrals and, so we probably spent $20,000 on one night of food.
I can say that at least, I believe in the last couple of years, I mean, I've been working for the town for like 12 years, that I believe the bonus has been, at least for the majority of that time, has had the taxes paid on it.
Not last year or the year before.
Not last year, but in the years leading up to that, correct?
It had been done before.
It had been done before, I know it has.
So
Well,
I
I'm-
just, excuse me. I raised my hand.
Randy had already put
I
his
have to
hand.
raise my hand at home.
He does. Well, I just wanna say that in a typical situation where a bonus is issued, it typically is the responsibility of the employee to bear that tax burden. So I'm just saying, regardless of how you've done it in the past, you skipped around, you have done it, you haven't done it, I just think, it may not be the best thing to do. I mean, I know what you're trying to do, and I know there was a lot of scuttlebutt with the whole HSA and all of that going around, but I'm just saying, if you go out and work for a company and you get a bonus, you are taxed on that bonus, you are responsible for the tax
I
on that
like to give them a
bonus.
bonus in cash, and then it's not a problem. But anyways,
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
I understand what you're saying. We were getting a lot of moaning and groaning about it because of the tax situation. And I believe that.
And the contribution to VEMR's. That was the pushback.
Because
So-
their wage statement must reflect the bonus, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I say there, I mean,
The W-2 at the end of the year,
Yes, yes,
yes.
No,
Exactly.
no.
so,
Okay, no, we'll note that, we now have 5 people to talk about it. Randy, you got anything else, you wanna raise your hand again, or you all set?
No, I'm done. No. I just.
No, I understand.
I'm not sure that's the kind of thing we ought to be doing.
Well, we'll have to take it.
But
on.
I'm
I didn't realize
glad-
it'd been done in the past, so.
Yeah,
Can I just ask, did you just say that it has been done in the past, but it hasn't been done in the past 2 years?
Right, from what I recall, it's been at least 2 that we have not done taxes, the town does not pay the taxes on that, it's all on the employee.
And what is the, I guess Julie mentioned, what was the VEMR's thing, what would you mean by that?
That out of that bonus, not only was it taxed, but retirement was taken out of it as well. And so that was the pushback too, was how much was taken out.
so if somebody got $500, might end up with $275 or $300, which, it's a Jesus, I mean, why, you know, so.
Which isn't
so-
us, but
But
So-
according to statute, anybody that's in the VEMR's program has to contribute VEMR's on every dollar that they earn.
Yeah.
That's,
But is
The
that,
rule.
but is that earned income? That is not earned
It
income.
it has to
it
be
qualifies as,
considered. It is, it's
And
income.
it's not considered a bonus then?
Well, you would be the same taxing and the same VEMR's regardless of the status of what it's called. It's still income and you have to report it on your taxes, so you have to pay taxes on
Unless
it.
you issued them all a 1099 for that portion. only.
Right, which,
You don't wanna do.
that would be a question for Deb.
Yeah.
But
They're
not
I mean, I'm
So-
just looking at it from the business side,
I understand, yeah, no,
I'm a
we
money's
will, we
person.
will have to, we'll take that under consideration. This year is done,
Yeah,
gone,
it's
that's,
done.
that's all over for now, but we will, that'll be somebody else's decision next year.
I mean, then they get the full amount that you're actually pitching them.
Correct,
And then they know, it's just like they get their paycheck, if they have 2 or 3 jobs, it's up to them to figure out what tax bracket they fall in, or, hey, I'm gonna owe more money because I had multiple jobs,
right.
You have to take responsibility at some point, that's all I'm saying, but
Right.
anyway.
So, well, thank you for your input and your questions, and does that answer some of your,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, good. I mean, I'd rather get it out in the open and we ask about it and talk about
Oh,
it,
yeah.
because that's how things go sour, is when there's a rumor.
Yeah.
And-
Yes.
And that's.
We found
and-
that out the hard way.
Yeah, so we'll,
I know, I don't need them all set, thank you.
okay.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
take a copy
Do,
tomorrow.
is there anything, I don't see anything else on the agenda, so, do you want this paper back?
I could file it, sure.
Cause I don't know, I'll file it.
There's one in the grand list, I've got one as
So you
well,
already have a
so, yeah,
copy.
I put it in the current grand list.
Do we have anything else to come before the meeting?
No. So I'll make a motion at 6:55 to go into executive
no.
session. 6:56 to go into executive session
I
to
second.
Oh, that's
discuss
right.
personnel,
Yes, that's right, I'm
personnel
sorry.
issues.
Okay, so we're gonna go into a quick
Who
executive session.
seconded it?
I did.
Out of executive session, the, the board is sending a email to an employee who requested some more information. And there is no decision made other than that, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I guess Alex has got some more stuff that we hadn't signed yet.
So there
What
was
you got?
there was one more bill that Alyssa gave to Deb right before, and we need to pay it because it's actually overdue.
Oh, fantastic, Al.
So that wasn't
Oh,
on
it's National Insurance Services. Do you know what building this is for?
I do not.
Okay, let me give you that. Let me look here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fun.
I don't know if this is for the community center. This is $2,910.87 for an insurance.
Just says insurance January to March 2026.
Doesn't really tell
What
us
is the
much.
code? Does anybody have their book, 67400?
He said that.
Let me
I
grab.
can get a book real quick.
No, just grab Doug's off from
Oh,
his.
well, I have that big,
Oh, never mind, Al, it's right here. Stacy's got her budget.
Who had asked for some.
67,400. Yeah, it doesn't really give much information, does it?
They should be kinda in order.
life
Before we
insurance?
make a decision.
Oh, is it life insurance?
Life insurance, short term, and LT disability.
Okay,
That's the, you're looking for the item code, correct?
yep,
Yep.
Just
You
we better
replied,
pay
you
that one.
replied.
yes.
Yes, we were.
Did you have a new one, or do we just sign the bill?
No,
No, there's a pay order.
Make a decision.
Right here.
You got
Two
it
different
there.
rows.
I have it right here.
Gotta roll them out.
Stuart.
We're gonna have to get the updated number to Teresa.
Yes, so I
Big
will
roll.
make a motion to approve pay order 9336 with the additional bill to National Insurance Services for $2,910.87.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, Page.
$2,910.87. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So is that a corrected figure?
Yes.
Okay, so
So the new total is 163,211.05.
a motion made, can I get a motion?
I made a
Was that- You
motion.
made a motion,
I'll
anybody
second
second it? Motion seconded, any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Was it the pinwheel?
Save it for later.
I just haven't.
Did you eat that whole thing?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
I
sure.
wanted to.
Cause Lawrence was
I'm not
on the
gonna-
cookies at home, so I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I won't be
Is
here
there
at
any-
the next meeting.
Going to France, Paris? I knew
All right,
it. I
I
knew it
should
was
be
time.
back, I should be back by the next meeting. I am leaving for Florida on Friday night. I will be back next, the Friday after that, I'll be back in town. But I'll be out of town. If you need to get a hold of me, I got my phone.
So I have candidate petitions downstairs, if anybody wants to sign those.
Sign.
They are, for the general public, to be on the ballot, those are due January 26th by 5 PM, with 1% of the voters signing it.
Okay? Is there any other business coming before the meeting?
No.
Entertain a motion?
I make a motion to adjourn at 7:13.
I'll second.
Okay. Motion made.